The reason for our interest is that it has become known as the bellwether seat.
And it is a southeast morning. It is a Tuesday, week 3 of the federal election campaign. This morning, we take up the issues once again with our candidates from the major parties. Mike Kelly, the ALP candidate for Eden-Monaro. Gary Nairn is the federal member for Eden-Monaro. We're looking at local government funding and climate change this morning. OK, well, let's move on to that issue because that's one of the big issues in the election, climate change, about making the Eden-Monaro a region of development and pilot projects for clean energy.
And I'm looking to build on the great work the Clean Energy for Eternity movement have done to and also I've had, following the ongoing discussions that I've had with Matthew Nutt and his group. I've never seen Gary at a single Clean Energy for Eternity event, and I know there's been a lot of frustration in the community on Gary's position on climate change, and when he's talking about these projects that he says he's been pursuing, really that's occurred in the last couple of weeks, I think you'll find. Where was he when we stood down at Tathro Surf Club to open the wind turbine and solar panels which received subsidy from the Howard government? I've never heard him talking about promoting Clean Energy for Eternity objectives.
Finally, Gary Nairn, a final word from you this morning?
Well, Tim, Colonel Kelly wouldn't have seen me at Clean Energy for Eternity events because when I was going to some of those, he wasn't even interested in Eden-Monaro. I don't think he even knew Eden-Monaro existed.
We are determined to do whatever we can to make climate change a big election issue because I think it deserves to be.
And I think this country has a great future.
With polling day closing in, the environment group Clean Energy for Eternity held a candidates forum in Bega.
I want us to look at the big picture here.
Gary Nairn came, as he has so often in this election, with money and a promise to fund a feasibility study to create a solar farm.
That we will, in fact, provide $100,000 to enable that project as a pilot project, a very innovative community project to be developed.
In the absence of government leadership and the fact that they won't follow this community, I guess the message is going to be, well, get out of the way.
In Eden-Monaro, we've seen a swing of, we're seeing Gary Nairn ahead, 43.4 to Mike Kelly, 43. What we haven't seen yet is any Queanbeyan booths coming in. So when we're factoring in what booth the information is from, we're getting a swing of 4.3, 4.4, which has got Labor Party ahead.
And Mike Kelly, what are the main issues you're identifying out there among the voters?
Climate change was also highly significant, and our water issues, of course.
That graphic is saying that Bennelong is an ALP gain. We're saying that it's yet to be completely played out. This was going to be his 5th term if he made it.
Please, my fellow Australians, a few moments ago I telephoned Mr. Kevin Rudd. A short time ago, Mr. Howard called me to offer his congratulations. To act and act with urgency on the great challenges of climate change and water.